Hate me, don't you?
Kons podcast. Hit that like button,
Hate me, don't you?
subscribe and share.
Hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
Yeah, what's up? That's on. Yeah, testing. What's happening? What's going on? What's up with it? What's up with it? It's episode 183. 183. You know what I mean? Episode 183. Hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's episode 182. I see a lot of people enjoyed that shit. I don't know what happened, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That shit must have caught a went viral. YouTube must have recommended that shit to people or something. Cause I mean, yo, every time I clicked refresh, that shit was going up like 15, 20 different views. You know what I'm saying? I think the last I checked, the shit was at like 111 or some shit like that. You feel me? So that's what's up. You know what I mean? To everybody that watched, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let's do all the videos like that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever may have shared it in the right spot, I don't know. You know what I mean? But good looking. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the watch. Appreciate the watchers. You know what I mean? So this is episode 183. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's episode. You know what I mean? Yesterday's episode where we touched on 50 Cent Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? And him trolling around with Rick Ross. You know what I mean? Touched on all that shit. Touched on Killer Mike suing the Grammys. You know what I mean? And all that. I would have sued their ass too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely touched on the trade. You know what I mean? Hope y'all enjoyed that shit yesterday. But today, got a whole new episode for you. You know what I'm saying? Whole new episode. Whole bunch of shit to go. Whole bunch of shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of shit. I got 6 topics. You feel me? I usually stop at 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? But this was a lot of shit that I felt was commentary worthy that I chose that, you know what I mean? I can put some good commentary behind these topics, you feel me? So today's episode, you know what I mean? We're just gonna be touching on tiandtiny. We're gonna touch on them, update on that. Last I said, the judge was reducing them to 17 million out of the 71 million that they were initially suing for. Got updates on that. Drake, I got an update on Drake. Drake did some, I don't know, the weird, funny shit, antics at his opening show in Australia that he came out wearing something. I don't know what it means, but we'll talk about that. Lil Wayne announced that he's got something planned coming on a specific date. We're gonna touch on that. Gotti is now on life support. Had another stroke. We're gonna touch on that and who's trolling him and all that, and people saying that he's doing too much. The person that's trolling him. We're gonna touch on that. Cenat, Playboy Cardi has recognized Cenat because Cenat went on the red carpet and said something about Playboy Cardi. We're gonna go into that. Kanye West said in an interview, called himself a psycho genius and mentioned Kendrick Lamar. We're gonna touch on that. I got clips for all these, so you're gonna see. Got clips for him. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on what Kanye said about Kendrick Lamar. But yeah, that's the topics we're gonna be touching on today. For episode 183, how y'all doing? How y'all living? Hope y'all doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's hump day. It's Wednesday. It's the middle week. You know what I mean? So hopefully y'all having a good week. Hopefully y'all from Monday and Tuesday up until today, hopefully everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everything's good. It's the middle of the week. Week's almost over. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, we got the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Kendrick is going to be hitting us with that performance. You know what I'm saying? I myself ain't really too excited about the teams playing. I'm not even sure who it is. I believe it's the Chiefs again, and I think the Eagles. I don't give a fuck about neither one of them teams. You feel me? Yeah, call me biased. Call me a bitter Niner. I don't give a fuck. Bitter Niner fan, I don't give a fuck. My team ain't in it. I'm not too interested. But I am definitely interested in the halftime show. You know what I'm saying? I am definitely interested in that and seeing what Kendrick is going to be performing, being that he is a real cerebral dude and he had much to think on this and put this shit together. So I'm anxious to see what he's going to do with that. So we got 6 topics. Let's get into them. So to get into these topics, you know what I mean? There's 6 of them. So forgive me if you may feel that I'm running through them. But I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna definitely take my time on them. This episode could be 45 minutes to an hour. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, I'm gonna keep your mind, body, and soul and eyes tuned in. You feel me? Yeah. So first and foremost, tiandtiny. So tiandtiny, you know what I'm saying? You see the pic right there? That's tiandtiny. In case y'all didn't know who the fuck they was. know what I'm saying? That's the pic of him right here, tiandtiny. As you see, as I go through these topics, you're going to see a picture of who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? In the corner, just like you see on the news. This is Kons Podcast, Urban News. You know what I mean? So you're going to see the little picture of who I'm saying, who I'm talking about in the corner every time I say something, every topic. You know what I mean? Along with clips and all that shit for the topics. You feel me? I'm saying this for the new subscribers that may be new here. You know what I'm saying? So if you're new here, I salute you. You know what I mean? You'll see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? I salute you for being here if you're new. I hope you come and stay, and I hope you become an everyday Monday through Friday viewer of Kons motherfucking podcast. You feel me? But yeah, to get into it though, tiandtiny. So I updated on them last time. You know what I'm saying? Last time I updated on them, I had said the judge was trying to reduce them down to 17 million. You know what I'm saying? When they had originally sued for 71 million to the LOL dolls for them biting the likeness of T.I.'s girl group called the OMG Girls. You know what I'm saying? They bit the likeness. This is some pictures right here, as you can see, just in case y'all forgot. This is a picture of the likeness, and you can see the comparison of the two. You know what I'm saying? They definitely use the likeness, the same hair color, the same eyelash, the same all that, the same characteristics and all that shit they put into these dolls. So definitely bit off the OMG Girls. You know what I'm saying? So they sued, and T.I. wasn't even trying to sue. It was mainly Tiny that was pressuring and pushing forward this, trying to sue and get this bread. You feel me? Now, the judge originally had said, you know what I'm saying, I'm reducing this shit down. I don't see any punitive damages done, so I'm gonna reduce it down to 17 million out of the 71 million had T.I. saying, I'm retiring, I'm done with music. I don't see the point in getting dressed up, putting all my diamonds on, fitted up and shit, hitting the stage, sweating shit, grinding it out. He didn't see no point in doing that shit no more. Once the shit first came out with the 71 million, he was ready to retire off that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they reduced it down, but then whatever, something had happened, and now they are reconsidering and putting it back up to 71 million. So they're gonna get their full return, their full settlement. They get their full settlement. So shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They'll get that full 71 million, which they probably deserve. You know what I'm saying? If, like you seen on the picture, they clearly definitely was biting off of them girls. You know what I'm saying? They definitely was biting everything, even down to the same color in the hair. I mean, they had split hair color of two different colors, and they used both of the hair colors, as a split in the hair. The one green, one pink and black. You seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think they definitely deserve that 71 M's. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how business work as far as like getting rewarded 71 million. That's a lot of fucking money to be rewarded to. But yeah, they won that shit. First judge was like, nah, we're giving you 17 million. And then whatever happened over the time from that point up until now, the judge had definitely reconsidered and said, you know what? I'm gonna grant y'all this 71 motherfucking million to go right along with y'all 100 and whatever fucking million that y'all already got in the bank. So shout out to them. No, they won that, got the settlement, 71 M's. You feel me? Don't be infringing on people's characteristics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Copywriting on people's characters and all that. You know what I mean? Make sure you check with the people that you biting off of. You know what I'm saying? Before you come out with a doll and start selling it and all that shit, making profit and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know that you biting like that. The same color, same eyelash, same look, same everything, same even nail coloring, same thing, all that shit. It was kind of ridiculous once you look at it. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to them. They got rewarded. 71 in. Drake. So Drake started, y'all know he started his tour. He started his tour out in, he announced that once Kendrick announced that he was going on once Kendrick announced that he was doing a Super Bowl February 9th, Drake tried to come and squash on that and sit on that by announcing that he's starting his tour, sparking his tour off in Australia. So upon opening night or whatnot, it's been seen and put on video that this nigga came out. First, he came out to a song called Over My Dead Body. I'm kind of familiar with that song by Drake, but not really too familiar. Like I said, just like Kendrick said, I mean, I like Drake with the melodies. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to, and this goes for anybody with me, in my opinion. I don't really want to hear you talk tough talk if I know for sure you ain't walk that walk. You know what I'm saying? That's like a little Romeo or a little Bow Wow trying to beef with somebody and talking about choppers and guns and shit and what he would do to a nigga in a song and shit like that. When we know, nigga, you been rich as fuck since you was a little 5, 6, 7 year old. My nigga Crip walking on stage and shit. My nigga was Snoop Dogg. My nigga, you was a young nigga. You had bread then. You You was born into paper, just like Lil Romeo, nigga. I done talked to you about you before too on here. You know what I'm saying? You was under Master P. We seen you on MTV motherfucking Cribs, nigga, with a Mercedes CLK series, my nigga. That is a $50,000 car that you had, and you was like, what, 12? Even on the cameras, like, you ain't even old enough to drive it yet, but you had that motherfucker sitting in the garage in the driveway waiting for you. So with that being said, y'all niggas could never be no type of gangster, no talk no gangster, no talk no tough talk, no none of that shit. Same shit with the nigga Leangelo Ball, whatever. Even though the song Tweaker is dope as fuck, I definitely fuck with that song. It's a slapper. I done heard it in my whip recently. So once I can hear a song, let's say I just play it on Apple Music, you know what I'm saying, listen to it at the house. That's one thing. But then when I hear it in my car, it's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? I vibe with the song more. I can hear it more. I hear it slap more. I hear the bass. I hear everything more so in my car. You know what I mean? So I play Tweaker in the whip and I like it. It's definitely a dope song. But when you start to talking about choppers and all this type of shit, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I just don't like it. I like for people to keep it real with themselves. You know what I mean? Don't get on no mic talking tough talk and gangster shit and gangster this and gangster that. When the world knows that you ain't came from that. You was up under what's your pop's name? Ball, whatever the dad name is to the Ball brothers and shit like that. He made sure that y'all was gonna be rich kids. You know what I'm saying? He made show of it. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking if that's how you came up. You know what I'm saying? You came up with a silver, gold, or a diamond fucking spoon in your mouth. I'm not knocking that at all. Shout out to the privileged. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Y'all did your thing. Y'all came up, didn't have to struggle. Y'all didn't know what it was like to have your water cut off in your house. Y'all didn't know what it was like to step outside and it's warmer outside than it is in your house. Y'all don't know what none of that is like. You feel me? Y'all never had a bill cut off. Y'all never lived in poverty. And I salute y'all for that. You know what I mean? But don't get on the mic and start doing music and saying how much of a gangster that you is when you ain't come from that. You feel me? I'm getting off topic. So Drake came out, you know what I'm saying, started to show off in Australia, you know what I mean, and came out with a hoodie that had bullet holes in the front, you know what I'm saying, and bullet holes in the back. This is what they appear to be, and what all his headlines calling the shirt that he had on said it was bullet holes. Now, I don't know what point he trying to make. Also, this hoodie had smoke coming out the back. Now, I don't know if you trying to put out there that, oh, you was freshly popped up, trying to the people, maybe, I don't know if you're trying to say the industry or Kendrick or whoever, LeBron, Taylor Swift, Dave, anybody who was dancing or vibing today not like us. What are you trying to say? That we all tried to take you out, my nigga? We all got guns out and popped you and laid you down, and here you are resurrected and you good and you are alive and well and shit, and you got the bullet holes and you walking with the back of your shirt smoking like you just got popped. What are you trying to say? You know what I mean? You playing victim. You know what I'm saying? You playing victim. You being a Karen out here, Drake. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? I think you should just do your music. Stop trying to take shots and subliminal hints and all this type of shit at Kendrick Lamar, man. This nigga is on your mind too much for you to come out opening day of your Australian tour. You on an Australian tour, my nigga. That ain't even in the States, my nigga. That's power, my nigga. That's popularity. That's you still Drake. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tried to we know you alive, my nigga. Nobody tried to take you out, my nigga. There wasn't no assassination attempt on your life or none of that, my nigga. I hope you not finna look at the shit that happened at your mansion, you know what I'm saying, when people shot it up and shit like that. After everybody did their deep dive, we found out that was XO and them niggas, you know what I'm saying, that what you beefing with the Weeknd and his people and shit like that and his manager and shit like that. That was a retaliation. The Weeknd's manager house had just got shot up too, and one of his security guards got popped too about a week prior to Drake shit getting shot up. So that shit ain't got nothing to do with motherfucking Kendrick Lamar, man. Stop baiting the fucking subtle bullshit and trying to bait it out and ride on it like you playing a victim and all this type of shit, man. We don't like it. We already didn't like the fact that you tried to sue UMG. I don't like that shit. It's not a good look on you. You know what I mean? So the fact you came out with bullet holes all in your man, I didn't segue to no video from the first one. God damn it. So this is a video right here from T. Matter of fact, let's go back real quick. This is a video right here from T.I. Dude talking about T.I. and Tiny getting awarded that 71 million. My bad, you know what I mean? I'm moving too fast, you feel me? But this the video from that dude was talking about it. Check it out.
Tiny $70 million lawsuit gets reinstated. So you got T.I. and Tiny suing these folks over the OMG girls, right? They had made some dolls, the OMG dolls, without permission, got sued. Tip and Tiny won the joint, you know what I'm saying? Tip is like, look, he got to give it to Tiny, right? She was the one pressuring him to sue. So they won the joint. Then they came back like, yeah, like they was acting funny style about giving them the money, right? Tip was about to backhand the judge, right? But now it's looking like, you know, they gonna get that paper, man. Tip like, man, look, hey, I ain't even mad at it, right? Boy, that's 71 mil, boy. Y'all better stop playing. I wonder how much they're gonna give to the OMG girls, right? But it looks like they will be receiving a pay.
So as you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was dude talking about T.I. and Tiny. You know what I'm saying? Talking about them getting awarded that 71 million. He also touched on how they said at first he was getting the 17 million. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, forgot about that video. You know what I'm saying? But back to Drake. So this is the video of such. This is what I was talking about, him coming out. So yeah, this is the video of him coming out in the bullet holes with the bullet hole hoodie on and the smoke coming behind him and all this shit. This is him walking to the stage and shit, the arena, whatever arena he's at. Check it out.
Don't you?
As you seen, you know what I mean? That was him with the smoke coming out his back, bullet holes all in his chest on the hoodie. I don't know what the fuck he trying to say with that. You know what I'm saying? This next clip, dude was cooking Drake on this shit for sure. But it's funny. You know what I mean? It's funny. I mean, you doing funny shit. That's funny to us as a people. Everybody who's seen this shit, it's funny. You got bullet holes in your hoodie and you got smoke coming out the back, my nigga. What the fuck? So this dude was looking at this shit, cooking him. You know what I'm saying? And it's hilarious. You know what I mean? Nigga said he looked like man, what you call them fucking things? This nigga said he looked like a human humidifier. Nigga said he came out looking like a hot plate of teriyaki. Yo, check this next clip out, man. Dude was funny as fuck. Check it out.
This man Drake done put bullet holes in the hoodie with smoke coming out the back like he a human air purifier. The bullet holes is crazy. Look at the smoke. These bullet holes have me in tears. You are not 50 Cent. You look like a cheese grater. Drake really played too much. And then he walking down to Over My Dead Body because he's supposed to be the dead body. Drake, please. Why is you putting on your audience? Walking around like a hot, sizzling fajita plate. I'm sorry, y'all. These glazed, beige, rage, donut holes that he got in his chest has me in tears. Drake is a comedian for real. But do you hear that crowd? One thing I'm not is a hater. He gonna always be Drake. And I'm also not biased. I know this Drake and Party Next Door collab album on Valentine's Day about to slap. I know. But like Kendrick said, we like Drake with the melodies. You just can't do all that tough talking now because you Dr. Seuss. But all of this is boo, tomato, tomato. And since we in February, boo, Cupid, Cupid. Adonis, stop playing in your daddy clothes. Pull the lever.
As you seen, you know what I'm saying? Dude said he looked like a human humidifier walking down. Looked like a hot plate of chicken teriyaki coming out from the restaurant, coming from the kitchen, ready to be served on the diner table and shit like that. Yo. I thought that shit was hilarious, you know what I mean? I definitely had to throw that in there. Drake, what are you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of this? What are you trying to say? Then I heard, you know what I mean, through further researching this shit, he got on stage and said, you know what I mean, gave some speech about talking about how he's alive and he's alive and well and he's alive and shit like that. Like, nigga, we know you alive. You know what I mean? Nobody tried to assassinate you, yo. You know what I'm saying? You just lost in a battle and you are taking this shit to heart. heart, my nigga. I mean to heart. When I say to heart, nigga, you are taking this shit to heart, my nigga. This shit is pumping through your veins, my nigga. Clearly, you don't think about nothing else. It don't seem like you think about nothing else besides Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? Since They Not Like Us came out, this shit has been damaging you, my nigga. It's been touching your soul because every appearance you do and come out and say, whether you say something in front of the camera, do something in front of the camera, you take some type of subtle shot at Kendrick. It's just getting out of line, yo. This is too much. Like, damn, you are still here, Drake. You still got millions of fans. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get no report like Snoop Dogg. We got a report on Snoop Dogg saying he lost some whatever fucking 20 million fucking followers for doing that shit with Trump, you know what I'm saying? And 20,000 on Twitter or something like that. We didn't get no report like that about your followers, my nigga. So therefore, people are still fucking with you. So stop taking this shit to heart like we tried to take you out the game and tried to take you out and tried to dethrone you. Like, you may be dethroned. I ain't gonna lie, you may be fucking dethroned for sure. But now you still Drake. You still got popularity. People still love your fucking music. People still love you as a person. You wouldn't have been able to sell out Australia, a fucking Australian tour. You know what I'm saying? We seen how many people was there with you walking out with the smoking hoodie on. You know what I mean? It was a lot of people screaming your name. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how long you gonna try to ride this wave of, oh my God, Kendrick damaged me, I'm sad. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just make your music, man. You know what I'm saying? You are Drake, man. America's not finna count you out. You're not finna get canceled, my nigga. UMG signed you for $400 and something million, my nigga. That is the biggest deal ever. You feel me? So with that being said, I don't know, like, stop trying to sue him at that. You know what I mean? Before that shit backfire on you. You got secrets too that UMG knows about, that they done did and slandered whatever the fuck money they put for you to be who the fuck you are. They did that too for you, just like they did with Kendrick. So chill, you know what I'm saying? Before the shit backfire on you, you really get canceled. Because if UMG drop you, yo man, that'd be bad. You know what I'm saying? That'd be all bad for you. We don't want to see that happen. You know what I mean? So just move on. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing your thing. Stop trying to take subtle shots at Kendrick Lamar. It's making you look bad out here. You know what I mean? But shout out to you on that Australian tour, though. You know what I'm saying? You touring in Australia, my nigga. That's an accolade to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Kendrick, though, for sweeping the Grammys. I mean, nominated for everything. This nigga got an award for everything that he was nominated for. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He got picked for best this, best that, and best this, best that, and best this. You know what I'm saying? And end up winning all the categories that he got nominated for. Man, that's a hell of an accolade to say. You know what I mean? So shout out to Kendrick for that too. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne came out. Lil Wayne, we all know Lil Wayne was bitter as fuck about Kendrick having that spot. Another guy that's, man, I don't understand just these ongoing hatred spills to Kendrick. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of comments and shit, people are saying that, if it wasn't for Drake, Kendrick wouldn't be this and that. That's not true to me. We can't forget who Kendrick was. Kendrick was still a guy. He was still making accolades. He was still setting records. He was still, this ain't his first Grammy round. This ain't his first Grammy. He has 17 other motherfuckers before he just got the 5 that he added to that shit last night or a couple nights ago at the Grammys. He was already a Grammy Award nigga. He's already Grammy nominated, had Grammys and shit like that, had fucking Pulitzer prizes and all this kind of shit for his music. This ain't his first time being big accoladed and all this type of shit. Yeah, Drake may have had something to do with it because he was funking with him and he was the basis of a lot of the diss tracks and shit that was coming out because they were funking. They had a rap beef, you know what I mean? So you can say that, but don't say that Drake elevated this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as if like Kendrick didn't have shit before Drake. You know what I'm saying? That's so not true. You know what I mean? So Lil Wayne came out and put this announcement out and said that he'd been working on something special. You know what I mean? Said that y'all know he won't be there. You know what I'm saying? In New Orleans. I think he gonna be performing somewhere else or something like that, he said. But he not gonna be at the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Wonder fucking why. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking coincidental that you know what I mean, you got something going on that day, and you came out and was bitter as fuck about Kendrick getting that spot. Is it just a coincidence, or are you playing that? You know what I'm saying? But he came out and said he got something special working on. You know what I'm saying? He said he's gonna announce it. It's gonna be here on the 6th, which is tomorrow on Thursday. You know what I mean? So he put this little clip out and announced what he got in the works. Check this shit out.
I know I'm not gonna be there this week, which means I guess there's a seat to fill. Shout out to New Orleans, but I've been working on something very special. I got something exciting coming for you. Thursday, the 6th. Till then, I'm just chilling.
Hate me,
You know
don't
what
you?
I'm saying? Said he got this shit coming out on the 6th. He been working on something special for us. You know what I mean? A lot of people speculating it's the Carter 6. I think that's what it's gonna be. He said, excuse me, in a couple of episodes ago, I talked about on here when somebody had caught up with him backstage and asked him about it. And he said, yeah, 2025. And that's all he gave us. You know what I mean? Didn't give us no time of year, no month, no season, no nothing, no summer, winter, no fall time, none of that. He just said 2025. You feel me? And here he is with this announcement. Something's coming tomorrow on the 6th, being that it's the 6th day of the month, and it's Black History Month, and the Carter 6 is what everybody's been waiting on. I mean, I think you need to be a rocket scientist, you know what I'm saying, to try to put them two together as far as he's dropping this shit on the 6th, and we don't know what it is, but it's on the 6th. Everybody been waiting on the Carter 6, so I don't know, could be the Carter 6, could be something different, could be something he just worked around, you know what I'm saying, went in the studio, made some tracks real quick. I don't know what it is. Could be a prequel to the Carter 6, could be the actual Carter 6, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but he said he got something in the works that he been working on, you know what I mean, and we all know that Carter 6 album been being worked on for years. We all been waiting on that shit. So hopefully by tomorrow we can get Carter 6. You know what I mean? I'll definitely be tuning in. Like I said, I fuck with Lil Wayne, and I'm excited about the Carter 6. You know what I mean? I definitely want to hear that shit for sure. I think it's going to be fucking dope, especially with everything that's been going on. You know, we're going to touch on subjects. You know, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl. We all know that. I hope you don't mention Kendrick's name, though, as far as clowning them or dissing them or anything of that nature, because I don't want to see Kendrick have to come at Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't want to see Lil Wayne go through what Drake's going through. I would hate to see that. You know what I mean? Because Lil Wayne, you said yourself, nigga, you're not a battle rapper. You don't do that. You know what I mean? You don't battle rap. You don't get on the mic and just get up there and just say something, talk about a nigga. You said it's not you. So let's stick to them words, you know what I'm saying, before you put out a song and that clip is going to start going viral everywhere, because everybody going to go back to what you said, especially if the song isn't likable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna go back to that clip and say, nigga, you said you don't battle. You should have left the shit alone. Yo, check it out. I hope you're enjoying this episode. You know what I'm saying? But take the time right now while this little insert is happening. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Now's your time to do that shit right now. If you ain't done it already, go ahead and do that shit right now. You feel me? And I'm gonna remind you again, probably before the end of this episode. You know what I mean? So let's get back to the episode.
You hate me, don't
So
you?
I hope you don't come at Kendrick in a way where Kendrick feel like he need to retaliate lyrically. That'd be bad, because I'm a fan of Lil Wayne. I don't want to see him go down and start spiraling out of control like how we see Mr. Aubrey Graham doing. Irvgotti. So Irvgotti had a stroke a little bit ago. Whack 100 had put the shit out through people that he personally knows, and accidentally kind of put it out on No Jump. Said that he had a stroke and shit before anybody fucking knew. And apparently he had another stroke, and now Irvgotti is on life support in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So that's sad news. You know what I'm saying? Irvgotti is a pioneer, a legend in the game. He been in the game a long time. We done seen and heard of Irvgotti through all kind of different beats with 50 Cent, through him fucking with, when he was fucking with Ashanti, you know what I'm saying? He spiraled her career to high heights when he was fucking with her. Just Irvgotti is just a pioneer, you know what I'm saying? He's somebody in the game, you know what I'm saying? He's a staple, you know what I mean, in the hip hop community. You know what I'm saying? We all fuck with Irvgotti. We know who he is, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the beef and shit that he had with 50 Cent. So 50 Cent is real fucking petty, you know what I mean? But yeah, though, Irvgotti had another stroke, though, you know what I'm saying? That he's on life support. So this is the clip, you know what I mean? This is why I wanted to go into first. This is the clip, you know what I'm saying? This is the clip, they were talking about it, this shit on the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying? Check it out.
There's an alleged report circulating that Irvgotti, who I know is a friend to the room, is currently on life support. Now, this, from what is being alleged, is because of a stroke that he had that left him on the life support situation, and there have been a couple people that have just spoke out and just are sending him prayers right now. We don't have details, we don't have confirmation of anything, but we do know that Russell Simmons posted and talked about, he spoke to Irv not too long ago and gave him the number to a person that he wanted him to talk to about his health. He agreed that he needed the attention. He promised that he would come over to the resort
Bali.
The Bali where Russell Simmons is, and a lot of people go there for health and wellness and undergo some tests and begin natural and medical treatments. So he said that I promised him if he came that he would, get better. So obviously Irv has been dealing with some stuff, and we know that the last time we saw him, it was when he was, walking on that cane, and there were reports about a stroke then. So Russell Simmons and a few other people are sending some love. We're sending love and just, praying for the best.
Absolutely, man. Take care of yourself, people.
And we was talking, me and Charlamagne was talking. He's Irv is one of those ones, Mike Geronimo, Ja Rule, Ashanti, DMX. He was the one that helped DMX in his career. Even Jay-Z helped Jay in his career when he was needed. Produced Can I Live? So he's definitely one of those ones.
Resurrected Def Jam.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
DJ from Queens, DJ Irv. So
all the prayer warriors gather around and send it up.
That was man, what's her name? Lauren Rosa or something like that. I forget that girl name, man. You know what I mean? But it's the chick on the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? That was her talking about it though. You know what I mean? She the one that was filling in for Jess Hilarious. And I know Jess Hilarious was pregnant. She had her baby and shit like that, so she was out for a long time. And this girl gonna make me look her name up. I don't want to fuck her name up and get her name wrong and shit. Let me look it up real fast. I think it's Lauren LaRosa. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, Lauren LaRosa. That's her name. Yeah, so I had it right. So yeah, that was Lauren LaRosa that you seen in that clip talking all about it. You know what I mean? Everybody had a whole nother stroke, put him on life support. You know what I'm saying? That's all bad. You know what I mean? That's all bad. Condolences, you know what I'm saying, to his family and friends, people that's close to him, people that might know him. That's some shit that you don't ever want to see. Somebody that you fuck with or somebody that you love, you know what I'm saying, on a hospital bed, you know what I mean, on life support, got a machine breathing for him and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hooked up to a machine and can't really breathe without the machine and so on. You know what I mean? That shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit is different. I would hate for anybody to go through that with somebody that they love and care for. You know what I mean? So condolences and shout out to his family, you know what I'm saying, and people that's close to him. You feel me? 50 Cent has been he's a relentless troller. You know what I'm saying? So we all know, like I said, the beef between him and Irv Gotti. So 50 Cent had posted this picture right here about Irv Gotti, saying that he's on life support, and put on the side there, you know what I'm saying, as you see, he put his caption. His caption reads, you know what I'm saying, damn, I wanted him to see my new shows, yo. And put a sad face emoji. Now, come on, 50. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying that, nigga, you going too far, my nigga. This nigga is literally losing his life on a hospital bed, my nigga. And you chose to troll still in his dying days, my nigga. At some point in time, it gotta be like, damn, I think I did too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? It's one thing to troll. Yeah, he had a stroke. He alive and well, survived it. But nigga, he had another one, and now he's on life support, and you still chose to troll this man. I don't know. I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. I don't agree with it. If he on his deathbed, you know what I'm saying, and he could possibly be, let's hope not, that these are his last days coming up. I'm talking last days, like a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not even a week. Who knows what the situation, how critical it is. But being on life support ain't good. You know what I'm saying? That's usually your time out. That's your last time. If you have to depend on a machine that has to literally breathe for you, that's a bad situation, and that's nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody like 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? We got to be grateful and look at gratitude, have some gratitude, and be humble about where we are in life. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, I mean, a lot of you church-going people, Christianity people, y'all would call him a very blessed man. You know what I'm saying? Those who believe in God. I mean, I don't believe in God. I'm not a religious dude, but he's very fortunate. You know what I'm saying? He's had luck on his side. You know what I mean? The universe has definitely put him in position to where he's a very rich man, very powerful man, you know what I'm saying, by having his show on one of the #1 fucking shows at that on Stars. He's the reason that Stars subscriptions has skyrocketed some 1,000-something% is because of 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people that's in this position definitely need to be more humble and have a little bit more gratitude. You know what I mean? Because somebody is talking about the news had got put out that they are on life support, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that that person should come to the internet and have to see a nigga like 50 Cent saying shit like, damn, I wanted him to see my new shows, yo, with a sad face emoji. You know what I mean? That's, to me, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? You're going too far. You know what I mean? That's you might as well come to that's like coming to a funeral, you know what I'm saying? Crashing a funeral that you wasn't invited to and cracking jokes on the nigga in the casket. You know what I'm saying? It's just distasteful to me. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? 50 is my fellow cancer. I fuck with my fellow cancers. I fuck with 50 Cent. But as far as trolling the nigga after the news let out that he is on life support, I can't side with that. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying? And 50, you a tremendous troller. You know what I mean? We see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? But being that a nigga is dying, literally, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Irvgotti shouldn't have to, you know, let's say he get conscious, come to the internet and then see that, you know what I mean? Regardless of what y'all had, what funk y'all had, beef y'all had, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, which, you know, he's on his last days, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be no type of trolling going on to Irvgotti, you know what I'm saying? Let that man deal with what he's dealing with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Having strokes and shit like that, obviously health complications, you know what I mean? It's just, now it's time to leave that nigga alone, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. What else we got? Cenat. So Cenat went to the Grammys recently. You know what I mean? And man, you know, I expressed how much I fuck with Cenat, man. I love that dude. You know what I'm saying? I watched his stream when he got invited to the Grammys and went to the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? I watched him be on the red carpet and be fanned out. You know what I mean? As popular as Cenat is, it's crazy to see how he doesn't fully understand his popularity, which is dope to see, because this dude is popular beyond the word pop. You know what I'm saying? He was fanning out at Cardi B. Cardi B said what's up to him. He like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B know me? Alicia Keys' son was a fan, said that he watch him every day. This nigga was like, you know me? Like, I don't know, it's dope to see, you know what I'm saying, to see him so fanned out, for him to be so popular, so rich, so successful, you know what I'm saying, so many accolades, you know what I mean, #1 streamer, you know what I'm saying, #1 streamer in the world, you know what I mean, Twitch done gave him all kind of accolades, you know what I'm saying, top dog, he the top nigga when it come to the streaming shit. Him and I Show Speed are the two top niggas when it comes to streaming, you know what I'm saying, they are them guys, you mean, at the top of the food chain when it come to that shit. So to see him on the red carpet and be fanned out by these fans, by these celebrities, shit like that. He was trying to get in touch with Taylor Swift, couldn't even come within 10 feet of her. You know what I mean? Every time he went to try to approach her, her security was like Alton, that nigga. So he was trying to do that for somebody named Brianna. I don't know if that's his sister, his girlfriend name. I don't know. Assistant. I don't know who she is to him, but if he said it, I didn't hear it. But he was trying to get a picture or something with Taylor Swift for this person named Brianna. You know what I mean? He was trying his hardest. Tried about 3 different times. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Taylor Swift. And, you know, she didn't hear him. Security stopping him and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, she big superstar for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't get within 10 feet of Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I mean? It was people, security, that didn't even look like they was security. You know what I mean? But when you come close to Taylor Swift, you seen who the fuck was her security. Definitely. You know what I mean? So Cenat had definitely plugged up Playboy Carti. Plugged up Playboy Carti. I guess he's a fan of dude. I couldn't tell you nothing about Playboy Carti's music, but apparently they asked him what was he expecting or something like that in 2025. Something like that was the question. And he said, you know what I'm saying, we need Playboy Carti's album. You know what I mean? I guess Playboy Carti been hitting at this shit and not dropping it. Dates been being changed around and shit like that. So it's been a long awaited album for his fans, and they've all been waiting for this album to drop. So Cenat said what we need in 2025 is for Playboy Carti to drop this album. This is what he said when somebody asked him this shit on the red carpet. Check this clip out.
In my basement, we be streaming in the basement, reacting to videos, reacting to songs, reacting to music, and I'm just doing me.
What is music missing in the year 2025?
What is music missing? You know what we missing? The Playboy Carti album. He needs to drop. Okay. For real. Carti gotta drop. I know Carti gonna see this. Carti just dropped. I'm on national TV. Drop, gang. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we missing. In my
you know what I'm saying? As you seen on the red carpet, right on the red carpet, whoever dude is, asked him, you know what I mean, about 2025, and he was like, yeah, man, we need that Playboy Carti album. So Playboy Carti had seen that shit and then reached out and shouted out to Cenat and said the Bronx, you know what I mean? That's where Cenat is from. So he was like, the Bronx, y'all got a real one with Kai. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Kai, and this might be the video to do it. You know what I mean? So he was saying this might be the video that'll get him to drop that album. You know what I mean? And this is somebody on TikTok that was talking about Playboy Carti in response. I couldn't really find Playboy Carti's actual response because a lot of these responses, they respond on Instagram and it be on the reels. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker will take that shit from the reel and then there'll be a clip of it or whatnot. But if motherfucker ain't got it off the reel, you know what I'm saying? You know, them reels only last 24 hours. You know what I mean? So once that shit is gone, it's gone. You feel me? So I couldn't really find. And like I said, I'm not a fan of Playboy Carti. I don't listen to his music. You know what I mean? So I don't follow him on Instagram and none of that. But apparently he had responded. This dude was talking about it in this next clip that you're about to see, talking about Playboy Carti's response and him giving praise to Kai for what he said on that red carpet.
There is no fucking way. Carti just posted this on his story. He just reposted the video that Rap posted on Instagram of the clip of Kai at the Grammys saying that Carti needs to drop his album in 2025. Oh yeah, because in the clip, Kai was like, oh, like, because the guy asked, oh, what's, you know, music missing? And then Kai said it's missing the Carti album. So then Carti posted it. He said, realest video I've seen in 2025. BX, y'all got one with Kai. This video might be the one to do it. Now, if somebody can educate me on what BX means right here, somebody please let me know. I might just be completely just dumb as hell and I should be knowing it or something. I don't know. But he said, y'all got one with Kai. This video might be the one to do it. So he's saying this, like Kai saying this on live television in front of all these people. This might be the video that gets Carti to drop the album finally. Or at least that's what he said in his words. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
As you seen, you know what I'm saying, I was Playboy Carti in response to what Kai has said on that red carpet. Apparently, he definitely appreciated that shit. You know what I'm saying? And said, man, y'all might have got me to put this album out. I think this video might do it. You know what I mean? Praises up to Cenat and shout out to he even shouted out to the Bronx. You know what I mean? Said y'all got a real one with Kai. You know what I'm saying? Which is something dope. That's something dope. I'm sure Kai gonna fan out about that shit. Probably gonna do a stream about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was dope seeing Cenat on the carpet, you know what I mean, being fanned out and shit, you know what I mean. He's such a humble dude, you know what I'm saying, real positive, keep his energy up at all times. Yeah, when I depict my energy on this show, that's definitely a piece taken from Cenat for sure, you know what I mean, because that energy is important, you know what I'm saying. The energy on in front of this camera is important for sure, and I have learned that doing this podcast shit, you know what I'm saying. You can't be, you know what I'm saying, if you trying to really make it with this shit on this YouTube shit, you have to bring that energy, that's for sure. You can't be on, you know what I'm saying, try to do a podcast and you chill, you smoking, you know what I'm saying, you relax, and then, you know what I'm saying, when you relax, you know what I'm saying, your voice slows down, you start talking like this, you know what I'm saying, you talk like this, it becomes the same tone over subject after subject after subject after subject. You're not excited about nothing, you're not putting your commentary on nothing, and it's the same tone throughout the whole thing, kind of like how I do at the end when I'm talking about what we went over, you know what I'm saying, in the show type shit, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna have that energy throughout the whole episode, you know what I'm saying. To me, that'd be boring, you know what I'm saying. That'd be boring if I just sat up here and kept that low ass fucking jazz room fucking energy throughout the whole fucking, you know what I mean. Nah, you gotta keep that energy up, you know what I mean. So yeah, Cenat, I got that shit from him, you know what I'm saying, keeping that energy up, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole episode. Definitely took that piece from Cenat, you know what I mean. Yeah, but shout out to Cenat though, you know what I'm saying. Definitely is a fan, I guess, of Playboy Carti and wanted him to drop that album. Playboy Carti recognized him for that. So I thought that shit was dope. Kanye West. So Kanye West, he was just in headlines. What was that, yesterday's episode? I think that was yesterday when I was talking about him, how he had Bianca Censori come out, drop her black mink coat she had on and revealed her to be totally nude. Now I don't know, like I said yesterday, I don't know if it was a skirt that was completely see-through or if it was like her actual like body like 3D printed on the show. I don't know, but everything was out. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye West, you know what I mean? That was yesterday. Kanye West did an interview. I did an interview with somebody. I'm not sure who it was, but it was just some random interview out of nowhere that Kanye did. You know what I'm saying? That dropped on YouTube. If we've YouTube goers and watchers, I'm sure we've seen it. You know what I mean? Because YouTube was definitely putting it in your face. So in this interview though, he said that, and they got to talking about Kendrick, and he said that if you rap against Kendrick, you will lose. You know what I'm saying? Definitely you will lose. But he was saying, unless you're, because he said Kendrick's a psycho genius. And he said, you rap against Kendrick, you will lose. He also quoted how Joe Budden said the same thing. You rap against Kendrick, you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? But Kanye also said that Kendrick is a psycho genius. You know what I mean? And because he's a psycho genius and I am a psycho genius, as far as this is what Kanye said, I would be the only person that could probably rap battle him and keep up. Pretty much, this is what he said, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a psycho genius himself. This is the clip of him saying this. Check it out.
You know it's gonna feel that they're the number one in the game, but there's different techniques. Like if you rap against Kendrick, you will lose. This man does this. Specifically, you know, on Street Fighter, you get like a Chun-Li, you get a certain kick, and no matter what, you can't beat that thing. It's like if you rap against Kendrick Lamar, like Joe Budden said, never rap against Kendrick Lamar. If you rap against Kendrick Lamar, it's a difficult task, but perhaps it's something. You know what I'm saying? I'm a psycho genius, so you know it could be. There you have it. Do not rap against Kendrick Lamar unless you're a psycho genius. Unless like you're a psycho genius like Ye. Who's your big three? Dylon. Yay. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That was the clip of him saying, you know what I mean? He's a psycho genius, you know what I'm saying? And nobody else would be able to rap battle him except for a psycho genius like himself. Now, no. I'm gonna disagree with Kanye on that. Like I said, man, I'm gonna say the same thing I said about Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Kanye. I don't have nothing bad to say about Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Besides his weird antics and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? We all got weird shit to us, you know what I mean? I think Kanye is a very smart dude, you know what I'm saying? I think psycho genius actually fits him very well. You know what I'm saying? I think Kanye is definitely somewhere along the lines of like, a psycho genius. I think that fits him pretty good. I think it also fits Kendrick pretty good too. So what he said about Kendrick and himself is very accurate. You know what I mean? Because Kanye is a very smart man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a very smart man. He has tremendous amounts of ideas that goes through his brain. You know what I'm saying? And they all seem to be pretty damn good ones. You know what I mean? His ideas with fashion, that shit took off, and we didn't think it was when he came out with them big ass fucking boots on. You know what I'm saying? I think I've first seen Kanye with them big ass fucking red Mario fucking boots that motherfuckers was wearing. I seen Kanye rock that shit, and everybody started rocking that shit. I've seen him rock the ugly ass fucking My Son Margiela mask and shit like that. People started rocking them. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely trendsetter. He definitely be setting trends for sure. Definitely got a different look with his fashion. You could look at his clothes and say that it's definitely a different look as far as his fashion goes, but it sells. You know what I'm saying? Yeezus, the Yeezys, you know what I mean? The shoes, them sold. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants a pair of Yeezys. I don't. I never liked them. You know what I'm saying? But apparently the popularity of them, people fuck with them shoes. And people stand by that they are the most comfortable shoes ever that a motherfucker has ever worn. Now I never even put my foot in no Crocs. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers say them is the most comfortable shoe ever to be ever put out. You know what I'm saying? As far as work shoes, something you got to stand up in all day. I don't know. I've never tried them, but this is what I heard about them. You know what I'm saying? I heard the same thing about Yeezys. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. I would never try them. I'm not interested in them. I think they're ugly as fuck to me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I would never put them shits on my feet. You know what I mean? That's a fact. I don't give a fuck if I was a millionaire, if they was $1,000 pair of shoes. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. It ain't about spending $1,000 on something because it's a brand of such. You know what I mean? I like what I like. Now, if what I like happened to cost $1,000 for a shirt, then goddamn it, I'm gonna spend that $1,000 on that motherfucking shirt. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows me know I am a huge fan of Versace. You know what I'm saying? I love Versace designs. I love the Greek mythology. I am very much into Medusa. Before I knew anything about, you know what I'm saying, they were using Medusa as their logo or anything of that, I was a fan first. curse of the Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from me being a gamer and playing God of War. You know what I'm saying? Through playing God of War, that definitely got me highly interested in Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? If you unfamiliar with God of War, that is a game. Main dude is Kratos, and the whole theme and story is all about Greek mythology. You know what I mean? So I've learned a lot about Greek mythology when I was playing the series of God of War back in the days on PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PS3. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and with that, brought on to my fascination with Greek mythology and Versace, because they use a lot of Greek mythology in their clothing and their designs, the shit they design in their bags and their jackets, whatever the case may be. They use a lot of Greek mythology, and that's what I'm a fan of. So whether Versace was motherfucking $10 or $1,000, I am a fan of the design. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of Versace because, oh shit, it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that Versace robe because, oh, it's a Versace robe, it's $1,000. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of the design. You know what I'm saying? I like the subtleness in that robe. You know what I mean? I like how it says Versace across it. You know what I'm saying? I like the design of such. I like the sleeves, how it has the Medusa on the fucking sleeves, has Medusa on the fucking pockets. You know what I'm saying? I like the design of that shit. I like the Greek mythology design all on the back of the belt that's on the robe. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he had the Yeezys and all that type of shit. So Psycho Genius definitely fits with him, with all the ideas that he has throughout his head, that goes on through his head. Seems like 24/7. He can't stop them. You know what I mean? They always coming. But now, if you said that you are the nigga to go up against Kendrick and rap battle and probably win, I think not. Kendrick is too cerebral of a dude. He's gonna dig up shit on you. And Kanye, you have a lot of shit that could be dug up on you. You know what I'm saying? So I would hate for Kendrick to try to put that shit in a rap pad. You know what I'm saying? Or last thing you want to do is become a part of a nigga like Kendrick's notebook or Eminem's notebook. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to become a part of they motherfucking lyrics. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was Kanye West. Did that recent interview and said that shit about Kendrick. And that was the last topic of the day. You know what I'm saying? 6 of them. You know what I mean? Hopefully I didn't go through them too fast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a lot to talk about. You know what I mean? Being that it's Wednesday, it wasn't really shit yesterday. And they bombarded the fucking list of news, urban hip hop news and shit with a whole bunch of shit that I thought was worth definitely talking about. You know what I'm saying? As far as all the things you heard just now. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you heard today in episode 183. You know what I'm saying? So in episode 183 today, we went over T.I. and Tiny definitely got awarded that $71 million, as opposed to a couple months ago, they said they was reducing it to $17 million, but the judge has reconsidered and they getting awarded the full 71 M's. So I guess T.I. is going to retire after all. You know what I'm saying? Drake touched on that, came out, started his Australian tour off, and put a hoodie on that looked like could have been Yeezy's brand because it had the holes in it, but the headlines are saying that those are bullet holes in the front of his hoodie, and he had smoke, literally smoke, steam coming out the back. You know what I'm saying? As he walked to the stage. We touched on Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne came out with an announcement, said he got something special planned for all his fans come tomorrow on February 6th, on Thursday. A lot of people speculating that it's rumored to be the Carter 6, that he's finally going to drop that, or it could be an announcement for a date for the Carter 6. We don't know. We'll have to wait till tomorrow to see what the announcement is. A lot of people thinking that it's going to be the Carter 6, being that it's on the 6th day of the month. And we've been waiting on the Carter 6 for years. irvgotti, it came out that he is on life support after having another stroke. He had another stroke, and 50 Cent is trolling him while he is on life support. He couldn't wait to come to Instagram and troll irvgotti after it announced to the world that he is on a life support. He still trolled him. Cenat went on the red carpet and gave Playboy Cardi some flowers and said, "We need that album. Stop delaying it. The fans is ready for it. Go ahead and drop it." And Playboy Cardi seen that and responded back and said this might be the video that'll make me drop that album. Kanye West did an interview with somebody. Can't tell you who, don't know who. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see it. He has a khaki, brownish, light colored outfit on, head to toe. You'll see it on YouTube. YouTube is putting it in your face, whether you want to see it or not. And did an interview and mentioned Kendrick. He called him a psycho genius like he is himself. And said if anybody wants to battle him, it'll be him because he is also a psycho genius. That was all the subjects and topics that we went over today. Episode 183. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed my little side commentary. Hope you enjoyed my topics that I picked for the day. And I hope you had, you know what I'm saying, a little giggle, fucking something, you know what I mean, throughout the episode. Hope you know what I mean? Hope you enjoyed looking at this shit. Hope you enjoyed hearing about these topics. Hope you heard them right here first on Kons motherfucking podcast. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So when that notification popped up and you clicked on it, I salute you for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have been doing anything that you wanted to do in the world as a free person, whoever you is, as a free mom, as a free son, a free dad, a free grandma, a free grandpa, a free uncle. You know what I'm saying? Free auntie, whoever it is, a Tesla robot, a pet dog, a pet cat, a pet pig, a gerbil. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the case may be, whoever you are, and you got eyes on Kons podcast, I salute you. You know what I'm saying? Like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You feel me? Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. This has been episode 183. This is Wednesday, February 5th. It's 12:18 in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? It's hump day, middle of the week. You know what I mean? So hopefully y'all been doing good. Hopefully y'all will have the rest of the good week. And hopefully I will see y'all back on the return to Kons podcast tomorrow and Friday. And then come back Monday and start your week off as you ended with Kons motherfucking podcast. You feel me? So yeah, this has been episode 183. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that share button, subscribe, and all that type of shit if you ain't subscribed yet. If you didn't subscribe at the little insert that you seen, and I told you to subscribe, now is another time, being that the show's over, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to share this shit to your friends, tell this shit to your Facebook, to your Snapchat, to your messengers, and all that shit, social media. Put it on social media and all that. You know what I mean? Put this content everywhere for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as you hear that beat getting louder, you know what I mean? Enjoy these motherfucking credits. Thank you for watching.
Constant content. Motherfucking podcast. Constant motherfucking content.
Wait me, don't you? 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 Wait me, don't you?